I was at a work party last night, so I'm a bit rusty now, but I wanted to make this VMP quickie to just further illustrate the meta changes that I talked about earlier. And so basically what happened was USS 9 first of all got a nerf, and the nerf made it somewhere in terms of function between aggressive and mid-range playstyle, because it is now too slow for full-on aggression, and the bullet speed reduction makes it worse at longer ranges, so it is no longer really as good at mid-range as well. And it is somewhere in between. However, it has moved from aggressive to this in-between area. Now, another factor that is pushing us to mid-range and to assault rifle meta is the introduction of the Ram 7, which is a good aggressive assault rifle, but it is an assault rifle, so again the overall battlefield focus is shifting. And also we got a few nice buffs like the Type 25, and we are getting CBR4 buff next season, which is a mid-range SMG. What else we are getting? LK24, which is a long-range assault rifle. And so the overall, and the chopper buff also is very notable to say, which is also a mid-range gun. And so what this does to the VMP, before the USS 9 nerf, I used to start the match with VMP in like Nuketown or Summit or Shoot House, and if I saw that the aggression is not needed and when I need more range, I would switch to the USS 9, because it was still fast and aggressive but just had better range. It was a bit not as aggressive, and it was an ideal shift. And now when I'm playing with the VMP this season, I start to notice that often I just end up getting killed by enemies from afar. Like especially this match is a very nice illustration. The HBR guy killed me a lot, and I did MVP with many kills, but like I said, if I used USS 9 this match, or M7, or PDW, or even Peacekeeper, I would have had slightly better result. And so VMP as the best aggressive SMG still holds the title, it is still meta, but I just urge you to check the situation when you're playing, and if you notice that the best aggressive SMG, the weapon that is great at aggressive ranges, is not what you need in the match, you should just switch the loadout. And this is actually interesting because the USS 9 nerf and introduction of RM7, it just kind of made VMP worse. Now this would be my conclusion and my findings, but since the VMP was released, it was in my top 3 most used weapons. So I think that I kind of should be able to decide the situation, like to describe the situation. And again, like I said, it is not a bad gun, but it will be underperforming more compared to how it was previous season. Does it mean you should stop using? Well, here's where things get interesting. Next season we are getting a buff to the Fennec. It will have better range, faster EDS time and easier recoil. Hit flinch, not recoil, my apologies. And so basically it will be a more valid contender to the spot of the best aggressive SMG alongside the VMP. And I cannot really predict it right now, but one of them will still be on top for aggressive SMG title. And I guess that it is still reasonable to have a loadout for aggressive SMG, just do not expect as much from it as you did earlier. That would be the conclusion.